272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar, and it happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens and the champions of the NFC, the Los Angeles Rams. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
They'll run here with the rookie. And a nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
How for tonight? What? Tony.
Davis going in motion.
Tonight.
On 2nd down, Stroud. Now a screen set up for Edmonds. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. That's Davis in motion.
18. What's up? Why Tony? Tonight.
On the ground is Edmonds. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, let's go. Tonight.
They'll run it here with Edmonds. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Oh, ready?
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. That's swung out to Edmonds. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
What's that? 18. What's that? Hey, Uno Mars. Tonight.
A carry now for Edmonds. Finding space at the 15. And he's in! Touchdown, Ravens.
Well, after 2 weeks of anticipation, 2 weeks of scrutiny, I'm not sure if you can start a Super Bowl game any better than we just saw here, Mike. I mean, to take that ball down methodically, play after play, and end up with a touchdown, it just allows you to settle into the game, settle your entire sideline, and take a deep breath. Now it's up to the defense to go out there and try to get a stop, and you just can't start a Super Bowl any better than that.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the set. Let's go now. 760 Eagles. Ready.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready. Get up.
The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. Whoa! And he'll finally be taken down at the Ravens' 35. A big play here in the big game. And even 30 yards.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
Get up. Hawks, Dragon 60. Ready.
On 1st down, here's Milton. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Rams 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal.
Ready.
Walker trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Rams.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Out for tonight. 118. What's that? Tonight.
They'll stay on the ground. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Jared Verse there to make the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Rams' 41-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9.
He's coming to you. Motion. Hey. Here we go.
Man in motion is Ingram.
118. Tonight.
A second down throw for Stroud. Gets this one into the hands of Jawan Jennings. And he's going to be taken down, but there is a flag on the field. You wonder if that was a push-off.
Hey. Go. Hey.
Davis going in motion.
118. What's that? Tonight.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They begin with a 3rd down and 3.
Hey, Uno Mars. Oh, hey.
They motion a receiver right.
Tonight.
On the RPO, that one is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down.
First down, Ravens.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Out tonight.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
All right. Look, hey, Uno. Hey, south. Tonight.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he's into the end zone. Darius Davis. Touchdown, Baltimore. The extra point now for Borregales. He's got it. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Ravens 14, Rams 7. Andy Borregales set to kick off.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Ready? Go!
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready,
Third down and 9.
19 tight. Let's go. Buffalo 18. Panther 6.
Working out of the gun is Milton. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
To return, it is Turpin. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line.
Their own 13-yard line.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Oh, a bad decision there. Off his back foot, it's intercepted.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On the handoff, this is Walker. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Set it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 79 Bronco. Ready.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And he'll take it on in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, L.A. Fake snap for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Rams will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he gets this up close to the 40. Derek Harmon in for the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 39-yard line.
Tony, like the 19 Texans. Under.
Man in motion here is Jennings. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Why Tony? Ow, for tonight.
To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. Down the right sideline. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play here in the big game. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
Now a run on 1st down. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. On 18. Let's hit.
They'll stick with him again.
The ability to read and then react on this run. That was the key to this play here, Mike, for the linebacker. He's the run-through player, but when you hit it as fast as he does, the offensive linemen have no chance of getting off their combination blocks to account for you. You get through with speed in the backfield, and you take them down for a loss.
3rd and 11.
Check motion. All right. On 18.
Tight end on.
And now things are going to get more difficult. Movement up front, going to move them further back. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
All right. Buggy. Tonight.
Back to the ground after the penalty. Thought that one might have had a chance for a second there, but not to be. It's a pickup of 8, and it brings up 4th down. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. No issues there. This one is good. And the Ravens get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
35-yard line.
Mustang 19. Bronco 80. Hut.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
A loss of 8 yards.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Let's go. 19, 18, Rattler. Go.
From the gun, here's Milton. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds.
25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
How? Tonight. Hut. On 18. What's up? Tonight.
They'll run here with Brown. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so Give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run. He understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Lock him down, lock him down, lock him down.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
A tough spot here.
Here we go.
3rd and long.
Tony. 19 Texas. 11. Look the hot. Set.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Andy Borregala is set to kick off.
2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Bringing money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got richer, got bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spit 60 racks on a camouflage bells. Diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Set. 70 Timberwolves, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Dragon 60, 19 Lion. Ready.
Now Milton. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop.
That one intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Hey, uno Mars. Hey, uno. Buggy. Tonight.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He's got that complete to Turpin. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 2nd reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Ow, for tonight.
Here's Brown. He's got space inside the 25. And he's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Ravens. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about, and they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Rams 14. Andres Borregales set to kick off.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag.
Okay, break. Set it. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready, ready?
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Joe Milton.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Come on, set. Ready.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
Bradley Chubb on the tackle. Brings up 3rd down.
Third and long.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw, it's Milton. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
What's that? Tony. They're coming.
Now Brown. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as he gets this one past the 30.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
A carry here for Brown. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's complete to Edmonds. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Raven 1st down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was...
And he will score! Touchdown, Baltimore. That his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, shot. Hook.
This one intercepted. Oh, big hole left side.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Like, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready, go!
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Warrior 70, ready.
Here's Milton. The catch made by McMillan. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
So just think, I mean, a couple minutes ago, we see a pick 6. I mean, the last thing you want to do is, on the next time you step in the huddle, is go 3 and out. So that's a big conversion. Now they got to find a way to get some of this momentum back, go down and get some points, and let everybody move past that pick 6 we saw in the last possession. You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
So 1 quarter remains in Super Bowl 61. We are back for the 4th from New Orleans after this.
Ready?
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolf. Check out.
Walker now gets us going here in the 4th quarter. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down.
Come on, set! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hut, hut.
They'll try and run it with Walker. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go. Ready?
They'll go. Here's Milton. That is caught. He finds Walker.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now a give to Walker, running right. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. They get 21 on that one. First down, L.A.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run.
That one caught. Teteroa McMillan. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
That is incomplete, and the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Oh, ready? Tony. Tonight.
They'll run it here with Edmonds. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
2nd and 10.
On the quick, right? 118. Let's hit.
That's Davis in motion.
Tonight.
Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Oh, right. Tonight.
That is intercepted. And the Rams are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Short throw taken by Pitts.
Milton's pass.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. That is Max Crosby. Gets up for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Pat.
So 2 minutes remain on Super Bowl Sunday. We're back to write a finish to the season after this. Here's 3rd and 7.
Warriors 70. Hawks 70. Hawks ready.
To throw, it's Milton. That's taken in by McMillan. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
Throwing is Milton. Looking middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 2nd reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
The 26-yard line.
Ready, go.
They'll run the toss with Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Ready up. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. He'll let this go towards the end zone. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Cup 19.
Working out of the gun is Milton. Moving outside the pocket. And that's over everybody. Out of the back of the end zone. It is incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Throwing again is Milton. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Okay, ready?
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal.
70 Timber, 19 Lion. Get up.
From the shotgun, a throw, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Max Crosby, he gets in for another one, and that ties a Super Bowl record, his 3rd sack of the game. And the Ravens have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. Well, a fitting ending to a great NFL season, all culminating here in the Super Bowl. And Greg, I think we can say the best team won the title.
And you think back to the season they had, Mike, where they earned everything on the field. There was ups and downs. There was adversity. And they were such a resilient group all season long. They were battle-tested coming into the playoffs. They put it all together tonight, and they can call themselves Super Bowl champions.
The commissioner of the NFL, Roger Goodell, presenting the Lombardi Trophy to the Baltimore Ravens. They are your Super Bowl 61 champions.